Mid matchup, you have Ignite. Do you usually go Ignite every game?
I used to always play TP,
Mm-hmm.
but then I saw like Toast, like the highest ranked Yasuo on Europe.
Mm-hmm.
He just never takes TP anymore. He always takes Ignite. So I just wanted to try it. So I played like my last 20 games only with Ignite, and I actually like it a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Do you? Okay, so like I don't know specifically what that player does, but is there any like level one like type of trade that he goes for? Is there anything in specific that you've watched him do that makes the Ignite
I mean,
better?
yeah, like in a lot of matchups, you can like just kill E first, and
Mm-hmm.
he usually plays Shield Bash too. I don't play this game,
Mm-hmm.
and like if you get like good trade level 1 where you like chunk the enemy a lot, and then
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times you can like cheese a kill on level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's fair. I think other than that, I mean, level one, neither side really wants to walk in, so you don't have to worry about that. But level one, do you ever usually use your ward on mid lane?
Yeah, I always ward Raptors
Okay,
like almost every single game.
there you go. That's my goat.
But like the
Uh,
early game, this game was
okay.
terrible.
Yeah, this isn't like the best. Okay, it is what it is. There isn't anything. Okay, there is something you can do. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Nice. This guy should die. No way. Okay. It's my goat. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, well, this was just kind of unlucky,
It was
but
shit start. It's really chaotic.
it was chaotic. But okay, only thing that I have to say on this is actually there's two things. So, number one, if you're going for this play, I want you to think about like, okay, the LeBlanc already E-started, right? So you know you're gonna get snared. In this situation, if you really want to get the most out of your like this level one, I want you to think about like either Eing onto the LeBlanc clone so you can get faster onto the LeBlanc. You don't have to do it, or flash or E flashing to hit the LeBlanc immediately so you're on top of her so that if she flashes, you're able to follow up. That's really important because what could happen is since your Swain isn't moving from bot lane, right? Do you know where their bot lane is right now?
No.
Right. So if you don't make this play fast, okay, you're gonna be fucked. Like their team should be coming right now, and you know your Swain's not coming. So the longer this goes, the more likely it is for them to show up. Okay.
Mm.
So you end up doing this. This is good, but now I'd be fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie, because there could be anybody coming straight to this mid wave, and so right now I'm thinking, other than the E thing we just talked about, there's one thing that you didn't do. I want you to tell me what you didn't do over this play. Maybe a little bit hard to see, but
I don't know.
there's only one thing you can do in this. Actually, there's okay. Let's just say there's one thing you can do in this situation.
Like just walk out after the blonde kill?
No, just pot.
Oh yeah, no, like yeah, that's true.
Whenever you're fighting, make sure you pot because there's actually a world where okay, you're not gonna live, but there's a world where you can kill the Zinzao, by the way, because you'll have an extra like 70 HP if you started your pot all the way here. Okay, so at the start of every fight, taking your pot, especially since you're not going D shield, and I think it literally just got nerfed, right? So
yeah, it got nerfed, yes.
Right here. I mean, there's no point in nitpicking after that because right now you're going to be coming to lane late and they have TP, so it is what it is. Yeah, going dagger. Okay. So, okay, whoa.
Yeah, this early game was...
What the fuck? Okay. So, just a couple of things. Okay, if this LeBlanc is doing this, right? Can she kill the Rek'Sai?
No, Rek'Sai can just smite Raptors, I guess.
Yeah, and LeBlanc has Easter, right? And no flash, no TP. Yeah. So I think you should just go to your wave. This is such a
Bad
waste.
for him.
Yeah, this is such a waste of time for LeBlanc, and you should know this, right? From the okay, you're ping. Okay, I just want you to realize, like in this situation, you're not forced to go here. If the Rek'Sai is in danger of dying right now, you can go. But otherwise, I don't want you to waste your time here. She's wasting her time. Don't follow her. Okay? Unless you're able to kill or prevent the Rek'Sai from dying, you shouldn't move. And then my priority is just getting the EXP as soon as possible. I don't know how many minions you missed. Hold on. Quick math. Okay,
I think 3 melees.
You missed 3 melees and then 1 caster as well. Because there's only 2 casters left here. So you missed 4 minions? Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how to calculate that EXP worth in one lane, but I think it's pretty straightforward. You're going to get level 2 on this wave. I think it's after 2 casters. Okay. So LeBlanc E-Star. I don't think you want to trade until you're level 3, right? You can correct.
I don't.
Yeah, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like I don't really play that much Yasuo, but this is what I know from bot lane Yasuos. And getting your CS. There's not much else for you to do until now. Okay. See how you play the fights. That kind of... Oh, goat. No.
I lost cannon for this.
Let me think if that's... Because I was looking at it as you were going for it, and I'm thinking this is like a Yasuo specific thing, because I don't think like most mages would ever want to do this, but I think since you're playing Yasuo and you're playing a melee champion, getting good trades is like the number one most important thing. The only thing I would say here is I want you to consider like eating back to these minions and then fucking getting your cannon minion. Because the last Q that you're gonna get on this LeBlanc, right? It's gonna be like 70 HP, right? Whereas you can go right now, got the trade that you did, and get the cannon minion. I want you to focus on your CS as well. You already got the majority of your trade, so focus on recouping back the amount of CS that you're gonna lose. And so right here, I think the most important thing when you're looking for this trade is realizing what you're doing when you're looking for this trade. So you're looking to trade on the LeBlanc, but while you're doing that, by the way, she's missing all of these minions. So what you're doing is perfect, right? You're denying her CS, but once the cannon's dead, you should just go back. You do this trade, just go back.
Oh.
So it'll make you more what's it called? Oh my fucking god, it's so sad. It'll make you more focused on I got the trade off, but I'm still able to get the cannon minion, and then she ends up getting the cannon too because all the minions run straight to you. It's kind of sad. Okay. I think Zinzao was pathing bot, right? Actually, we didn't get the word on Raptors. Fuck.
No, because of this early game, it was so...
Yeah. Let me think. What is their ball lane? Okay, their jungler should be pathing bot. So right now, after you look for the trade, should be 335. Should be on red buff, I think. So right now, hovering towards top side is probably best. Okay, I think this is something specific to now that the D shield second wind has gotten nerfed. I think once you reach your half HP mark, and especially since you don't have D shield, you should feel like there's something like you're kind of in like the danger zone. You know what I mean? Because even if you have your shield, you're only up by like how much is it the shield at like around level 3, level 4? Is it like 70, 100? I don't know. Specific number.
The passive shield?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's okay. It's okay. But regardless, it's just like an extra bit of HP. If you continue trading at this rate, right? And you know their jungler's bot side, you're just fucking yourself over, right? because you're gonna drop to like 200 HP, and you have to go in melee range to fight this guy. So I'm starting to get a little bit, I'm a little bit scared for you at this point. You're trading really well, so every single time she's throwing her Q or her E, you're win walling it. But because you have Ignite and she TP'd back to lane and she's gonna be able to pressure you faster. Like, I'm not even thinking about your Ignite right now. I'm thinking about when is the next time she's gonna have TP, and it's gonna be around 5 minutes 30. No, it's like 6 minutes. So in 2 minutes, she's gonna have a free base timer. So any trade that you take right now, unless you kill her in the next 2 minutes, you're fucked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
I'm a little bit. Then LeBlanc show does not show you're getting your wave in for free. Holy shit. You guys are horny for each other.
I
That's
had Ignite there like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
So unlucky.
I saw it. Okay, did you do this because your rec size here?
What, trading?
No, like walking up for this next wave.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if you didn't, you might be a little.
I wanted to ping him to shove it, but
it's fine. You can shove it
thought it's
yourself.
fine.
Yeah, you're good. And prioritizing EXP for yourself on mid lane is really important. Okay, so I mean, there hasn't really been too much for me to talk about other than the map. Okay. Is the goat of Yasuo, or what's going on?
sadly I'm not good enough, I guess. If I lose 400 LP in like 2 days for free.
I mean, you're able. I have no comments too much on your trading, because you're trading way better than I would on Yasuo. So it is what it is. Okay, one really important thing I want you to think about is your word placement, because I'm a fucking X support main, so unfortunately I do nitpick on this quite a bit. If you're pink warding, where are you pink warding and why?
Usually I like want to ward one side where my jungler is.
Yeah.
So I usually put like a pink ward in like either this bush where the mouse is right now or the other one.
Okay.
And then like a normal ward a bit deeper, like in the enemy jungle or in the river.
That's really good. So the only problem is, if you're ever going to put down a pink ward, I want you to be able to defend it. Yeah. So the only reason why I really don't like this ward is because of what's about to happen. So your Rek'Sai got pushed out of top side, right? So who feels more comfortable walking to top side, you or LeBlanc?
LeBlanc.
Exactly. So you use your word a little too use your word a little too prematurely. So hold on, let me go all the way back. Fucked up the timer. Sorry about that. It's right here. As you're walking up, you went and you warded, but it should be the opposite. You should look at the top play. Okay, you see this HP. Just from this, right? You don't really have the full information, I think, because you don't know exactly how the fight's going to be in like 5 to 10 seconds. I want you to like walk up, fog up, look at the fight one more time, and then ward. Okay? Because this ward really, really does dictate your lane. You just spent 75 gold, and if you're able to place it on the map and use it for pressure, amazing. You might even be able to solo kill LeBlanc. Otherwise, shit like this happens, and you're like, why the fuck did I buy a pink ward, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel you. If you want to use a ward, you can normal ward the top side bush, but other than that, I would be a little bit careful. Because you are sitting on 2 wards. So I think if there's anything for you to do on this wave is, so this last wave is what I call like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a vision timer, because you're pushing your wave to get more information so you can kill this LeBlanc. So any time where you're not in range to kill, so this is pretty obvious for you, right? You're not going to be able to kill her. I want you to think of what's the most optimal place to ward. Where do you think it is right now, and why?
I would say like in the jungle of the enemy.
Yes, which side?
Since I was top side right now. So maybe bot side.
Yes.
So I know when he's bot side.
Yes. Your Raptor ward, use it now.
Yeah.
Because he, like you said, like he's topside right now, but he's gonna have to clear down, right? So it'll give you information as to, okay, if he doesn't show on the Raptor ward, he didn't cross the bot side, and if he does show on the or wait, did I say that right? If he shows on the ward bot side, you know where he is. If he doesn't show on the ward, you know he's topside. That's it. So you can always hover towards the bot side. Whichever side your ward is on dictates where you're able to hover. It's not necessarily just the jungler, because the jungler gives you vision, but your jungler is not always going to be able to pressure your lane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then I think this is a timer for you to be able to fight her. Give me a sec. Do you think there's an angle for you to fight? Because I genuinely don't know if this is like a kill timer for you. So I'm gonna ask.
Maybe if she used spells into my wind wall, yes. But I fucked up my wind wall, so I didn't want to fight.
Okay, no, that's fair. I think if she is gonna W into at this point, if she W's into you and you didn't wind wall, you probably can't wind wall it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. I think your thought process is also really good. So, okay. Okay, one thing I see in these situations, especially since you have Ignite, okay, is, okay, what do you think is the easiest way for you to get like a kill angle or blow her summoners?
Get a good ult, like make her W away and hit her with a tower.
Your ultimate, okay, what is the easiest way for you to land your ultimate? It's a very
the easiest way is like EQ, just EQ her.
Yes, exactly. So one thing I see a lot of like high-low Yasuo players do is on timers like this, when you know you're 1v1. So obviously like getting the Raptor Ward would help you with this. It would make you more comfortable. But right now you should know that you're 1v1 mid because their jungler is pathing towards bot side. A huge part of mid lane is jungle tracking. So maybe this is like the key to you understanding when you're supposed to trade. Or like look for a kill mid game. But right now, if you're going to 1v1 contest her like this, obviously you don't have your wind wall, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to proc this, right? But right now, if you EQ flash on top of her and alter, she's dead, right? Or I don't know if she's dead, but she's gonna either have to flash and TP back, or she's gonna like basically this is your timer, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like specifically for mid lane, there should be a name for it, but maybe this is like an all-in timer. But this is like your chance to break open the game, and I want you to look for things like this, especially since you have Ignite, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about the TP a little bit earlier, but I think this is. You make me want to play more Yasuo, honestly. Okay, sorry.
I think I'm too passive this game actually.
You think you're what? Sorry, say it again.
Put too passive into LeBlanc.
I mean, your earlier trades were really good. I think maybe you lost confidence after your one win wall. Or no. Okay, it's not that at all. Actually, it's because you don't know where the jungler is. Since level 1, you haven't.
But I think like you said, if I EQ flash her and just ignite her, she's just dead.
But okay, imagine this. Okay, let's go back. I want you to think about this in game because I know how you feel. Because I've been every single time you click in the game, you're telling me something with your movement. Okay, so right now, if you're gonna E forward, what do you think that tells me?
That I want all in.
Yes. Okay. And then once you do this and you blow her thing, her passive, but you don't E forward again, what do you think that tells me?
I don't want to fight.
Well, you wanted to fight, but now you're not sure about your all-in potential. And why do you think you're not sure about your all-in potential?
I don't have wind wall.
Well, yes, but if you look for this kill, right, and there's a Xin Zhao on the side of the bush.
Yeah, I trade 1-for-1 or worst case, just me.
Exactly. So you see how like this ward from earlier, if you had it, sets up this play?
Yeah.
So I want you to think about that. Like when there are timers on the map where, there's a word for this. I don't know what it is. I'm not like a solo lane expert, but this timer is like, there's a word for it where if you get information because their jungler is showing, where you like
The
get a
Raptor
ward.
what?
Yeah, if you get the Raptor
Oh yeah,
ward,
like 115.
yeah,
Like minute 115.
exactly. So things like that give you full information on where their jungler is on the map. Like what it's called a quadrant. Like this is a quadrant, this is a quadrant. If you get an information on which quadrant they're on the map, you feel more comfortable with trading. And since you're playing mid lane, right, you have to worry about two sides. Whereas bot lane, all you have to worry about is this. See? So your gameplay makes sense. It's just you didn't set yourself up with the right type of vision. So their jungler shows on the map. I want you to think, okay, when's the next place he's going to be on the map? And how can I figure that out? And jungle tracking means it's usually, honestly, Raptor Ward. Okay? As a general rule. So think about that one. I know it's kind of hard to like think about in the game, but if you feel like there's nothing for you to do on the map, the usual standard is just getting like vision for yourself for a next play. And then I think it's here where the fuck does the Xin Zhao show? I think I went too far forward. It's here. Nope. I think. Okay, it's here. Yeah, sorry. And now you know the Jung's bot side. Okay. So, okay, at this point in the lane, I want you to tell me what you're thinking, because this is really important, actually.
I just want to match recalls, to be honest.
Yes, but what does she have that you don't?
TP.
Yeah, so you're going to have to... In an ideal world, you're able to get in a wave versus her. So, how are you going to do that?
I try to hard push it.
Yes.
Just
yes.
shove it.
Like now.
But I try to match my recalls always on a cannon wave. I think it's like the best.
It's good to think about it like that, but I want you to think more because okay, the reason why cannon waves are better is because the wave's bigger, right? But as a champion like Yasuo, like, do you think how much time do you think it would take you to clear this entire wave if you really wanted to, and you could like win ball whatever you want, you know? How long would it take, like, maximum?
Two Qs.
Yeah.
Like just cast minions, 2 Qs, and that's it.
Exactly. So let's say it's like maybe like 5 seconds. Let's go 5 seconds into the future and see what happens. So 7, 08, 2, 1. And the minions just spawned. So this wave would already be gone. And the next wave that you're going to have to catch up just spawned. So you're not going to be late to catch the wave. Does that make sense? So the timer that you get for your base matters based off of when the next wave is coming. Because when you're basing, you're not going to farm this wave. You're not worried about this wave. You're worried about the next wave that you're going to miss. See that?
Yeah.
I know it sounds complicated, but like in the game, if you're thinking about like my priority is getting my base. Also, I think they're Xin Zhao showing bot. So right here, this should be your indicator. Okay, she has TP. You want to get a base. You know their support's dead, and you know their jungler's bot. This is your timer to just full clear the wave. Okay. Otherwise, you're kind of locked in lane, like half HP. So I'm a little bit worried about you. Good spacing, good Q, good ult. Is there? What's the mechanic with your like EQR? I don't know what it is. Like
if you, I don't have max attack speed, like it's not completely stacked, but I think I could have still done it on this range because I hit like long range Q. But if you before you EQ a minion or anything, like the EQ goes to the R, so your Q deals damage while you are, and you get the stack on Q.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think if I hit it, I would have just killed her with Ignite and E.
Yeah, I don't know.
First game of the day, so
that's okay. It's okay. I think it's just mostly because I've seen this pattern before, so I was like wondering whether or not it's possible. But I think in general, like getting your like EQR is really good, but I don't think you want to be looking for a kill here. This is really important, okay? Because in this situation, she is gonna be able to. I think she has her W, right? She's gonna just be able to W out. But if you flash,
but if I ignite an E,
if you ignite an E and she W flashes away, she'll end her W here and she'll flash here. Are you ever going to be able to catch up to her? It's good to use your ignite, okay? Don't get me wrong, But I want you to think about it like this: like you're not going to be able to kill here. You're going to blow her sums.
Yeah, but I thought like it would be a kill if I hit the EQ on the R, you know?
Oh, I see.
Because on this HP, the Q would have been deal damage, and my Ignite and my E, so I think this would have been a kill then.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, actually.
I just fucked up mechanically.
No, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, yeah, I told you, you know more about Yasuo than I do, so I'm glad you're telling me. I'm learning stuff myself too. But okay. Whoa.
I got greedy. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, hands in the air. You cannot be doing this. Okay, this is a fatal mistake for any mid laner. Okay, why do you think that? Okay, so you probably don't see the exact numbers, but I'm just gonna write it out. So 20 seconds on grubs, and remember, you see their jungler. Where's their support right now?
Karma's roaming to grub.
Yeah,
like, most likely.
Well, she's roaming to mid because their jungler's bot, right? So they can't.
Yeah, but like she's for sure around mid lane.
Yeah. So right now, is there anybody here to help you?
Nope.
Okay. And since grubs are spawning, right? And LeBlanc has TP, if she farms this wave and TP's back and you don't take your base, who's on better tempo?
LeBlanc.
Exactly. So, okay, this is literally, I think this might be the most important thing for this VOD review session. I want you to think like 30 seconds in advance after you clear the wave. Okay. So right now, if you were to like go back in time, right? And I give you like, I stop the clock and I tell you, what are you supposed to do here? What do you think you're supposed to do?
Base.
Yeah. Why?
To be like on tempo for grubs and have a better recoil.
Yes. And if you stay, you will not be able to pressure. Why?
I'm low HP and she has item advantage.
Well, yeah. Also, their karma is gonna come mid and prevent you from playing the game. So that is gonna.
I think she even comes right now.
Yeah, she does. I skipped forward by accident and then I saw her, but like, I saw this and I'm like, okay, you're gonna get fucked. Because
I needed this ego boost after losing 15 games.
No. Okay. Unironically, if you stay here and you ego, you will lose more games. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So okay, I'm sure you get it at this point, but I want you to think about number one. Ever since 6 minutes, she's had TP advantage on you. So I think I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she should have TP'd earlier. And then the second thing that's telling me that you need to base these grubs. I don't care if your Rek'Sai is not here yet. If you take your base and you're here back in, let's say like 20 seconds, right? Where's the Rek'Sai going to be on the map?
Topside.
Exactly.
Topside camps all up.
There you go. So your timer to take grubs has to be right now, or like it has to be with you taking base right now. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to play the grubs objective. Sorry. Okay. It's kind of sad, but this is the cost of playing mid lane. You get solo XP, but you have the entire team on your ass permanently. Be like that sometimes.
I kind of like top lane almost more, but the matchups are just too shit.
Yeah, for Yasuo, I think it's pretty hard. And LeBlanc's being bought. Okay, wait. I really like your pings. It's really good. Okay, as you're seeing this fight, what are you thinking? Like
I thought they're dead. Like
yes,
I think if I move, I'm way too late, so I thought I'd just push out mid lane.
Exactly.
But my team are just the goats, and they actually kill LeBlanc here. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good for you, I guess. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually really big. So. Remember your timer where you wanted to ego on the LeBlanc?
Yeah.
This is your timer to ego. Like you should walk up to the wave, hit the fucking minions, hit the plates, get as much as you can. Because not only did she go bot, she used her TP. So it's gonna take her 40 seconds to come back to lane. Okay? You're good. You're gonna eat good here. So let's see what happens. Back in the wave. Okay, Astro's mid now. What do you think you should do now? Because okay, honestly, getting Raptor Ward is good, but actually, where do you think you should ward instead? This is another dead timer where you're gonna hit
Where
the
should
turret.
ward instead?
Yes.
I don't even know. Like maybe top side jungle,
Yes. Why?
because I already have a bot ward and
Kind of. So since their jungler cleared bot side, right, and he went to go gank bot, where his next camp spawning?
top.
Yes. And what objective
I
just
did.
spawned?
Was he bots? I didn't even notice.
Yeah. He came bot.
Props.
Yeah, exactly. He came bot around, where was it? Here. He's bot lane at 7 minutes and 40 seconds when we were talking about the base timer. So he's bot. I mean, maybe he did one camp and then he based, and now he's topside. Okay, so you clear this wave. It's perfect. Now that the Ashe shows, I want you to walk this way. I think you got one plate maybe out of this, which is not bad, right? But the next thing I want you to think about is, this is mostly like a competitive term, but whenever you're getting a Drake objective, the enemy is going to have to cross map for the grubs. Okay. So getting information as to when exactly they're going to finish the grubs or whether or not they're on the grubs is going to win you the game. Because let's say in this situation, you walk up and you ward the grubs and they haven't started the grubs, right? If your Rek'Sai finished her full bot side, you just took Drake, and let's say your Maokai's full HP, you guys can just cross and take the grubs. And this is all just from one ward. So don't underestimate the power of your fucking wards as mid lane. It's actually so OP. I think that's... Okay, what the fuck is this LeBlanc doing? Okay. Whoa. Okay. I think this is really important for you to think about. What do you think I want you to do instead?
Walk to my team?
No.
Push mid, probably.
Yeah, why?
So they lose a wave, and maybe we can move as a team through mid.
It's purely selfish. So the only reason why I want you to move is because, okay, so the Ashe just cleared the mid wave, right? This is you did your camera control perfect, okay? No complaints at all. You see that this is at 2k HP, right? Beautiful 2k. Yeah. Is this LeBlanc ever going to be able to steal?
I know.
Okay. So if your team is able to get this Drake and LeBlanc is coming to waste her time here, you just get a free wave.
Yeah. I also thought we can maybe one shot like with Rek'Sai. If she jumps like on and Rek'Sai just knocks her up, I ult her.
That's true, but I want you to think about it like this. Like, okay, so I'm going to just tell you how many camps are up right now. She has 5 camps up, okay? So unless this LeBlanc literally W straight into the Rek'Sai, do you think she wants to tunnel over and fight?
No.
Exactly. So I know I'm like saying these things, and as I'm saying them, I'm realizing like how hard it is for you to think about it, but I'm not even joking. Like, these things are the top level players, they're thinking about this when they're looking at the plays. Your camera is in the perfect spot, okay? You know, you have information on Drake, you see your bot lane, and you see the LeBlanc. You have all the information possible. That is the hardest step to get. Now, the second step from that is, what is the play that's going to net me the most gold? And so right now, the most gold you're going to get is the guaranteed gold from this wave. And the last sign, by the way, is they just took grubs, so their jungler has to go into his camps and then cross bot side. So he's never going to steal this. Okay? Okay, does it make sense? Because I think I'm saying these things, and like it's making sense to you in the game, but do you think you're going to be able to think about this in game?
Yeah, I think like the core of this is like I should not flip it. Like I should just get this safe gold on mid lane and not flip that LeBlanc just breaks her hand and WC in. Like,
yeah. I mean, okay. I'm by looking at your.
I mean, I can still move probably after mid wave 2. So
Yes, exactly. So I think the thing that you're missing is literally just making yourself stable in these games. Because I don't. Oh my god, I keep doing that. I don't think just based off of looking at your mechanics are really good. Okay, for watching a Yasuo player, I think there's a player in NA. His name's Komari or whatever. He's like a challenger Yasuo player. I would see him do like trades like you are. So I don't think mechanics are the issue at all, actually. It's just
I think my mental was the issue. Like,
okay, well, that's fair.
I had a big break from League 2, so
that's fair. I think okay. When you're playing these games, do you think this LeBlanc is necessarily like a really good player?
No.
Okay, so do you think you're better than LeBlanc?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so when you're playing versus LeBlanc and you know that you're a better player, do you have to go for these flip plays?
No.
Okay.
I don't even think I have to kill her, to be honest.
You don't. You literally don't.
I can just have prior all game probably against her. So
yes, like with the way you're playing your waves, like I genuinely don't. I didn't even know this is how the matchup goes. Like you're literally just getting prio on her every wave, and like you're able to fight her. I learned something from this, but
she's just using her spells really bad.
Yeah, but you're also using your spells really good. So I mean, it goes both ways. But I think right here is like a really good example of like you're giving up the guaranteed play for like a kind of a flip play. Obviously, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. In this situation, if Karma doesn't have flash, you should tornado her, because then if your Rek'Sai wants to follow up or do whatever the fuck. I know I told you she doesn't want to like do that, but she saw you fighting, so she followed up, and her priority should be the camps. But if you knock up this Karma and she has no flash and then you ult on top of her, she's gonna die, you know? So even though I told you specifically the most stable play here is to go to your mid wave and catch the wave, people are going to make mistakes, right? So if you're banking on, okay, this LeBlanc is the worst player ever, she's going to use all of her spells and I'm going to be able to kill her, you can do this. But I just want you to know, this is an ego play. You don't have to make ego plays, okay? You really don't. Just from watching your laning phase, you don't have to make ego plays to win this game. You usually make ego plays when you feel like the game is super hard losing. So you have to be a better hands player than the enemy. Okay? So I think this is really like an important point for us to talk about. And then okay. So this play goes on for a while. You lose your mid. Okay. So what do you think about swaps? When do you think you should swap to side lane as a mid laner?
When objective is up, like Herald, for example, or like when turret bot lane falls down, and my bot lane has to be strong, I think.
So think about it like this. If you have like a mage, so this is specific to you because you play a lot of Yasuo. If you have a mage bot, right, and you're playing Yasuo in side lane, who would you rather go to mid, you or the Swain? Who can clear the wave easier?
Swain.
Okay.
I would rather match the mage on side lane.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to tell you here right now is you should spam ping your okay. Sorry. Okay, but it's just like so like sad, you know? Like I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, you should base here, but then the right play, like they make the mistake, so you end up winning out on the play, you know? But right here, the difference between what you would do and what Komari would do is right now he's taking his base, he's letting his Swain go bot. You're gonna go get full HP and you're gonna match the LeBlanc on side lane. And so now, even though you clear this wave and you're going to be lower on tempo because the LeBlanc should have already based, by the way, you're going to be able to match her on side. You win 1v1, whether or not it's because you're better at trading or it's just how the matchup goes, I'm not too sure. But your Swain's going to be able to clear mid waves faster. You're going to be able to beat 1v1 on side, so there's absolutely no problem with swapping. Okay? Even though the bot turret's not gone, specifically mage bot and then Yasuo mid, swapping is pretty good. Anyways, obviously if he's like 0-4, don't do it. But other than that, there's no issues there. I guess you don't take your... Do you ever want a base for tier 2 boots? I'm not too sure. I've seen that a lot on Yasuo's, but...
I don't have like another item slot, so I have to buy them.
Yeah. But is it
So
bad?
I would... No, I think rushing it is in some matchups really good.
So like right now, if you were to take a base, would it be a bad base? I'm not sure.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
No.
So I want you to specifically base here because you're going to be able to heal it up. There's no question about it. You literally have lifesteal, but it's really important for you to like, when you have gold on you, I want you to think about what is the best way to spend it or when your next item is, because right now what I'm seeing is like your next item is in, it's like 700 more gold. You need...
Yeah. Or even more.
Oh, no, it's more. Sorry.
How much? 900, I think.
Yeah. It's pickaxe plus...
Oh, no, 700, actually.
Yeah, plus 700. So it's like fucking 1,550, something like that. But you need 1,000, like 900 gold, right? So...
No, I need less. You are at 700. Like 300 for tier 2 boots and 900 for pickaxe.
Yeah. So it's going to be like less, but I want you to be thinking about like what's your next like best play. And so for me right now, I don't know how the Yasuo matchup goes, but I know that you want to get your fucking base off because you're sitting on 600 gold and you can buy it like an item off of your components. So right here, even though you're not going to be able to get your pickaxe, getting your tier 2 boots, getting to full HP, and then matching the LeBlanc on side, I'd rather you do that than you walk to the wave. You get maybe 2 more minions than her, but now you don't have your tier 2 boots, and the LeBlanc got a base off because she died. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you swap back because, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And in this case, by the way, if you didn't take this bot wave, and let's say Swain tried to take your next wave, you would take this wave anyways. You would be coming from base, you'd be around here, you take the next bot wave, you'll be a little bit late to mid, but I want you to catch this wave anyways. I'm never going to tell you to give up 2 waves just because they swapped, okay? So make sure you don't fuck yourself over just because you swapped. And then this is really good. Okay, so once Grubs gets taken down, by the way, you're in the mid game. So right now I'm thinking, what is the best way for you to play the map? Okay, so I think specifically for melee mids, you really need vision around mid because if you don't see SUP jungle and you E forward, right, you either have to flash out or you're dead. So I'm like a little bit worried about you. If Karma just like E and then walks at you from this bush and you don't have vision, I'm a little bit scared. So what I would be doing right now is one of 2 things. So you see their Ashe and their Karma bot, but now you don't see their jungler. And I'm just going to tell you, I have no fucking clue where their jungler is. Sorry, I just spat everywhere. I have no clue where exactly. So if in review we have no idea where the jungler is, in game you most definitely have no fucking clue where the jungler is, okay? So one way to supplement that would probably be to, right now, you can walk into here and ward the Raptors, or you can just hit this vision cone. Okay? As you're swapping back, I want you to think like, am I fucked on this wave? Because if you don't set yourself up for this wave, you won't be able to contest it. So look what happens. Or this is going to happen. Okay, I'm not too sure why they... Wait, did you just get Caitlyn ulted? So, oh, no, that was...
Ashe arrow.
Oh my god. Did you mean to block that? You're just a girl?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay, honestly, I thought you got hit by that. What? Okay, so you should have... Okay, not should have died, but like you should have lost more HP. I don't know what the Zinzao just did, but he should just like E at you. Or like W at you. I don't know. Like it just seems weird. Like he should be able to W you now, and then you'll lose like 400 of your HP. And now you're fucked. By the way, you're completely fucked because your support's bot lane, Ashe ulted mid, and your LeBlanc is more than 50% HP. So you see how like what we just talked about setting up yourself for like a trade makes it easier to play this wave. So it always is, okay, number one, vision, or like you know exactly where their jungler is because of like jungle pathing and tracking, whatever, and then you go for your trades. It should never be the opposite, okay? This is like the rule for being stable in games. And so I think that lesson specifically is gonna help you a lot. Okay, whoa. Okay, I thought Ash was mid for a sec. I got worried. Okay. So you just got ganked from top side. He has 77 CS.
He invaded my Rek'Sai.
Yeah. Even I'm a little worried about what you're gonna do here, because if you face check into the you need to help your Rek'Sai, but you're also gonna have to face check into the jungle. Nah, the mistake's already made. You can't do anything. Okay. Oh god, your Rek'Sai is invading.
Oh, this fight, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's actually no, that's so
This
sad.
is really bad. This is like really bad because okay, I knew the situation was bad because like you said, like the Xin Zhao invaded, and then you see this queue, right? So now you know 2 of her camps are down for sure. What do you think's about to happen?
He's gonna invade blue, I think, or he will try invade in the river. And
yeah. So
it's gonna be a not good fight for us.
Okay.
Especially because Malphite moves before Maokai.
Yes. So right now, my alarm bells are ringing because there's some shit that's about to go down. My Rek'Sai just lost 2 camps, including a buff, and the enemy jungler has the entire top side up and Scuttle Crab. So the natural conclusion is this Rek'Sai is going to try to fight in the jungle. Okay? So right now, what do you think you should be like thinking of doing?
Getting prio mid, maybe.
So
I don't think we can fight, so I was really
that's
confused what to do.
So exactly, it is really hard in this situation. You have to make a very difficult decision where you have to choose between shit and shit, like shit 1 and shit 2. Okay, so in shit 1, you take your wave, Rek'Sai goes, kills herself, and maybe gets Scuttle Crab. In shit number 2, you walk with your Rek'Sai first, okay, to make sure she gets the Scuttle. There's gonna be a fight that's gonna happen. Maybe you die, and maybe the Rek'Sai dies, but at least you're gonna get the Scuttle Crab, and you're gonna get 1 kill for sure, and maybe 2. Okay? So this is the issue with mid lane. You have to make a decision like this. And this all happened because your jungler got invaded. So you see how like bot lane doesn't have to deal with this shit, top lane doesn't have to deal with this shit as much. So this is the cost of this is the cost of playing mid lane.
My jungler, that's crazy.
You have to, because if you don't play around your jungler's not going to play around you, and this thing that happened 2 seconds ago is going to happen over and over again. You're going to get egoed. You're going to have the jungler sitting in your lane, support sitting in your lane. You won't have vision around mid. You're going to be sad. Like, that's just how it is. And I have a feeling you might get mad at those things a lot more than, you think you might. Right?
Yeah.
Because
it could be. I don't know.
I mean, it's frustrating. Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But obviously, like, in game, it's not... I'm not going to tell you, okay, take a deep breath. Like, you're going to be... No, nobody thinks about that shit when they're in game. If you see red, you see red, and you're going to be mad. But I want you to think about, like, yeah, I'm fucking pissed, but how am I going to make the most out of this situation while I'm pissed? It's literally just, I have to go and fight with this guy. Because, mind you, like, your Rek'Sai did all of this without pinging a single time. Do you think that's acceptable?
No, but I think he just thought that I'm coming because he saw me.
Okay,
but I was walking with him.
Okay, but
I
like
guess.
you never pinged that you were coming. So why is he assuming that? You know, like, okay, I'm telling you right now, the further you go in your climb, if you're playing with a GM jungler, right? Do you think he's doing this without pinging?
No.
Okay. So I want you to do your part as well. In this situation, you're either pinging to go to midwave or you're pinging to go to your to the jungle. Okay? Because you did it really well for that bot TP, by the way. I don't know if you realized, like, you pinged while it was happening. Maybe your team wasn't thinking about it. And then you told them that it was dangerous, which it was, and they should have died. But you did your job in that situation. You fully communicated while you weren't doing anything in lane. And that's something that a lot of players can't do. So from what I'm watching, I'm not really worried about your macro. I'm just worried more about like you communicating to your team which play you want to go to. Because you could go to your wave, by the way. You can go to your wave and your Rek'Sai dies for Scuttlecrap, but at least you pinged for it. If you don't ping for it and she doesn't ping for it, you're going to lose every game. Because your Rek'Sai going to do this. You're going to walk here. And let's say maybe your Rek'Sai just comes out of lane with an extra kill. And I think that happened level 1 too, right?
Yeah, LeBlanc got a kill level 1.
Yeah. And I'm sure you weren't too happy about that.
I mean, I got a kill too, so I was fine.
That's true. Oh my god.
He fucking survives. And LeBlanc survives. Everyone survives.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Let me think. Is there a way? Let's play this. Ulti's really good. The only thing I would say is probably because, I mean, this is really hyper specific, and I'm not sure if you were thinking about this. What's the one ability that can like CC you here? LeBlanc used her E on the Rek'Sai, by the way, and Malphite ultied the Rek'Sai. What's the one ability that can CC you?
I mean, like, only Malphite Q? Or maybe, like, the Zao knock-up auto attack?
No, it's his ultimate. So when...
he popped it, no?
Yeah, exactly. So right here, the thing that prevents...
Oh, you mean here?
Yeah. The thing that prevents you from killing is because you queued instead of Eing. So the only reason why is because when Xin Zhao doesn't auto-attack you, he doesn't mark you with his passive. And if you're not marked by his passive, it knocks you back. Okay? So right here, if you E'd, it's not, I'm not saying 100% you would have gotten the kill, but getting more movement instead of dealing more damage is more important. So let's say, I'm going to pause it right when you're Eing. So right here, if you E'd and maybe got knocked back over here, right? It would be better than getting knocked back here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like hyper specific, but I have to tell you just in case like this happens in another game. I don't want you to like get fucked over like this. And then do you know if LeBlanc used her flash earlier? I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really expect you to remember this. But yeah, if you flash forward, you have to make sure that you're gonna get the kill, otherwise you're gonna be really sad. Oh shit. Okay, well.
This is what,
Okay. So fights are usually split up into two parts. So you already used your first part. You used your R. Your Rek'Sai died, and now you're in the second portion of the fight, right? You have no flash, no ignite. Actually, wait. Could you have ignited the LeBlanc? Hold on. If you flash,
I could have.
Yeah, if you could flash.
But I could have just killed LeBlanc too.
Yeah. That works too.
I think since I had a shutdown, so I was kind of greedy for it. Yeah,
that's fine too. But at this point, okay, once you don't get the kill right here, you have to make a decision, okay? You're either going to fight this guy and get slowed down and they're going to be able to come on you, or you have to walk up. Otherwise, what happens is you're slowed by the Malphite. You're going to get... Oh, you autoed during the Xin Zhao W, so you got hit by Xin Zhao W. And then there's LeBlanc over this wall. So LeBlanc can just hop over and throw your Q, you're going to wind wall, and this guy's just going to E in and kill you. You're basically 1v2 here, okay?
Yeah.
Maokai without ulti is useless. And you deal no fucking damage to the Malphite. So this one is a get the fuck out angle because you. So at this point, you're never going to be able to kill the Malphite, so I want you to leave.
Yeah.
And the Xin Zhao's not going to kill himself, right? So this one's kind of unfortunate, but it all comes down to literally all the way here, right? Like this happened and then everything went downhill from here, right? So I think you're ahead by like 10 CS here. I think you're higher EXP than LeBlanc. And then after this play, I think you're back to the same EXP and she's up 2 assists. It's not a kill, but you see how like you're a better player than this LeBlanc, but she moved first, so she ends up winning this play.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I think I thought like Rek'Sai was pretty weak too, but he wasn't that weak.
Yeah, I mean Rek'Sai's okay. For champs like Rek'Sai, like Pantheon, even if they're like 0-1, those champions are not going to skill too hard, you know? So if they're ever going to fight, it's around mid game. Around 20 minutes, like if you have a Rek'Sai, right, versus you have like a Vi, which one would you rather have?
Right now?
No, at 20 minutes, like let's say in like 9 minutes. And then you have 2 items.
Probably a Vi.
Yeah, because Vi is a much easier, she literally has a point and click CC, whereas Rek'Sai, she needs to tunnel and then flash on top. You get it. So at this point is like an optimal time for her to fight. Obviously taking a fight when there's a Malphite moving, not the best, but she thought it was the best opportunity to fight. And so this fight here could change your entire game.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think for you, the most important thing that we've been looking at is probably just like setting up it's called priming. Whenever you get new information, you have to anticipate the next situation, which is right here. It was the Xin Zhao came from top side. The Rek'Sai queued, saw the red buff wasn't up. You know the Raptors aren't up. So now you're primed to think Rek'Sai is going to look for camps. Okay. And then for the Drake play specifically, let me go back. Hold on. It's here. So right here, wait. Okay, right here, you see the LeBlanc here. You see the HP of the Drake. This should prime you to go to the next mid wave. Because there's no way that this Drake is going to get stolen by her. So you should go and get an advantage. Okay, so I think the other thing is like also getting vision before the plays. Those 2 things, so priming yourself for a situation and anticipating the right type of fight or decision, and then getting information before you're fighting, those 2 things is going to make you into like a GM challenger player. Okay? You have to do it over and over again. Otherwise, you know, like situations like this are going to happen where you like waste time on a fight and then you have to take a bad base, or you walk up and then the Zhao shows up, so then you can't trade, or level 6 timer happens and you're not sure whether or not you can fight. So I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real.